Happy Wednesday. Let's go. Let's go.
You guys should have seen the crackhead mode I just went into
Dude.
to read, copy, and paste. Bill starts sweating when I start typing or moving a mouse quickly because my tech skills are super, like, I know what I'm doing, but my brain wants to do it way faster than my hands are capable of.
Okay, he does that with literally everything. Molly, can you confirm? Anyway, can somebody type something in chat? Yeah, we back. Let's go, Nate. What up, big dog? Good to see you. Ed,
right,
good to
cool.
see you. Molly, good to see you.
I need to get some shares out there. If you guys don't mind sharing to your cornhole clubs while you're at it, we appreciate you tuning in here to the CBC Down and Back podcast. This is the Power Rank edition. This is 2 sets of bags being given. Well, one's a donation, right? A fundraiser set. The other one, pure giveaway, okay? So a couple of cool things going on there. ACO Power Rankings for singles and doubles tonight. Recapping the Bentonville Major, which was a banger. Our boy Scotty, ball out.
I know, dude. Ball out. Let's go, Scotty.
Peoria on the horizon this weekend. I mean, it's a banger of a show tonight, man. Who knows? We might get into some foolishness.
We're going to get into a bunch of stuff here. Mark, what up? Graybill, what's going on? McFly, dude, that's him. He messed it up. I promise you.
He's talking about the Drippy McFly.
It was all Dylan. I wish it was called the Drippy McFly. It's not. We cannot tell you the name of it. If you know, do not type it in the chat. Rob Copper, what's going on, big dog? Jody Morgan, what up? Good to see you.
What's up, everybody? Yeah,
Nice
also, we had
a
a couple of big meetings, bag partner meetings this last week with the ACO. So maybe some things to come at the bag partners world next season. Who knows? Yeah. Nothing too crazy for you guys as players, which is good news for you guys. And I think we agree with most of what's going on.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, very exciting
I like it
stuff.
a lot. I like it a lot. Well, we may talk about a little bit of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Earl Johnson, what up? Let's go.
Chris Poe, Michael, what's up, guys?
Good
let's
to see
get
you
into it. We got the winner circle first. So these are all the folks who take top 3 with CBC bags throughout the week. They send it in to us or they tag us and we go scoop them and find them. And we miss a few of them, but we do our best. I promise you that.
Derek's already got it up, too.
Number 1, our dude Sin Lee.
Yes, Mr. Lee. Let's go.
Getting it done.
Where's Choa at? You in it alone. I like it. This must have been a blind draw. With the Phoenixes, man. Love it.
Aaron Lambert, the progress of the prototype bag. What I will tell you is that they are in the hands of a singles major champion.
And Aaron, if you need your set, talk to Dylan.
Yep, definitely talk to Bill.
All right, number 2 here. Let's go. There she is right there. Wait, this was this week?
No, this is an old photo. Maybe I dropped this in on accident, but I'd like to say what's up to Malini. She's always throwing some CBC.
Yeah.
But what I like about Malini actually is that, aka Malibu, is that she throws a lot of different bag companies' bags. She supports a lot of different people, and I like to see that. Most bag companies think there's some sort of disloyalty if you throw somebody else's bags after you've thrown, let's say, our bags for a little bit. We don't mind. Get it out there. Help people out. We love to see your loyalty. We know you'll come back.
We actually like it a lot when you try to throw other, bag companies' bags. Because that way they do come back. You know what I mean?
Let's go CBC.
Actually, this is this week because we just sent Malini a new set of bags, and that is them.
Okay, good.
She had the white carpet and the green carpet. And her breaking method may not be the best, but hopefully these ones are broken in the best. That's all I'm saying. Gray Bill, I'm a world champion at my house. Can I get a set? Yeah, you can in about 6 months.
6 months, jeez.
I'm just joking, Gray Bill.
Jeez.
Hey, congratulations, Malini. Next one here. Dylan?
This is Josh Langston right there and his partner. I don't know the name of his partner there, but he's throwing the same wildfires. Bill Smokey the Bears hitting the podiums a lot.
Smokey the Bears, man, they're killing it.
They're nice.
You know who needs one of those sets, though? Is Smokey the Bear himself, yeah. Mr. Dimitri Johnson.
A.K.A. Mr. Hopkinsville.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yep, that's exactly right. All right, next one here, Scotty Ball.
And
JTB.
Getting it done, man. JT Barnes and Scotty Ball throwing those Ronins. Those bags are major champions now.
JTB, one of the only people known to have a 6-panel CBC hat.
Mm-hmm. He's not the only one. Jason Langston, you're right, Scott. I always say Josh, and I try to remember that it's Jason, and then I forget.
Okay,
that's what happens.
All right,
It's
we
all right.
appreciate that.
Mr. Langston is what it's going to be from now on.
That's absolutely right. I like it. Jason Langston, yep, and Autumn
Roland. Awesome.
Let's look. Yep,
There they are. Jason and Autumn, of course.
of course.
Who else?
Congratulations, everybody. Moving on.
Bill, you got this one?
I don't. I actually
Rob
don't have-
Harper.
I know. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Rob just got his bags probably last week and a t-shirt. Rob was very excited to do some business with CBC. He was plugged from Zach Keir. Zach Keir said he'd been working on him for months. That's what Zach
Dude,
claims.
Rob is looking clean. He's got the high-end type. Army veterans know that, correct?
Yeah. Is there hair up there?
There is. He's got the high-end type going on,
Rob,
which I absolutely
he
love.
looked like a sergeant major.
Rob, he does. That's exactly from basic training, right?
Get off my grass.
I love it. I love it. He's got the clean black CBC shirt and the bags to match, man. I love it.
Yeah, the
Congratulations.
camo editions are flying. And there's actually going to be a post coming this next week, folks. The camo series will be discontinued after March 31st.
Yep.
Just so you know, they will not to be seen again.
Gonna be gone, and nobody knows what the new series is gonna be. But the day that that's discontinued, we may have a couple new designs.
We might, yeah. Within the first week of April or so, be on the lookout. That's what we're looking to do is update new bag series, which these bags you can get in any CBC bag. So we're just doing a new design, a color wave, some sort of graphic wavelength every month at a minimum, maybe more often.
I think it's gonna be more often than that. Although once they're gone, they are gone. Don't be DMing Dylan and saying, "Hey, I really like those camo sets, but I was on the fence until this new week came out." They're gone.
Yeah, so you guys have a little bit less than a week if you want the camo sets. There's 9 different options for it. Any type of CBC bag you want, you have about 5 days to order those.
And the only way you'll see those again is at a major event.
Yeah, or
because
from bag reps.
or from bag reps, right?
Yes.
A major event or bag reps. That's the only way we're going to do those designs again. So maybe you'll see them at the table, maybe you won't.
That's right.
Rob, congratulations. Let's go, big dog. Jamie Lee.
Yeah, and
And
Aiden getting it done.
I love it. Dude.
Wildfires.
Aiden loves those wildfires.
Yeah,
he
he
throws
does.
them all the freaking time. Those got the green carpet. He knows how to break them in. He knows how to throw them. Killing it, dude.
Three Rivers Cornhole.
Yep. Good guys right there. Jamie Lee got his set, or hopefully got a set of elixirs last week, too. Congrats, boys.
Oh, this is from Gray Bill. Bill, this is from Richard Gray Bill. A little West Coast action right here.
I love
Let me get
it.
the names for
These
this. so
guys
I
have
don't
been
mess
here
this up.
before. They've been here before.
Pistol Pete. You know Pistol Pete. And Eric Pearson. Getting it done with the graffiti Ronins.
Thanks to Zach Keir for those graffiti Ronins.
Would have never came up with a design like that without Zach Keir, man.
I agree. That's why I'm giving him a shout.
So many designs.
Dude,
from
I
that
like
guy.
Zach Keir. Cheers, brother.
Sing in the house. What up, Ricky?
JTB again, man.
Yeah, and I think that's Landon with him. Somebody can correct me in the chat. But he's got the JTB, the JB elixirs right there. Appreciate it.
Yep. Congrats, fellas. 6-panel hat. Absolutely love it, JTB. Tracy and Donnie. Let's go,
Getting it
man.
done.
What are you guys throwing? Elixirs?
Are those
Love
elixirs?
it, yeah.
Because she's got that exact design in Preds, elixirs, Phoenixes. What else?
Those are elixirs, and I have to go 1v1 against Tracy. I got to do it. I beat Shannon Roberts. Now it's time for me to beat Tracy.
Beating up on the ladies, Bill.
Where you at, Shannon?
Good job.
I love it. Congrats, guys. Getting second place. Let's go.
Joel, let's go. Joel with the Preds. He made a video too that I saw.
He
A
did.
little TikTok-y guy, but dude, I honestly, as I was watching the round transpire, I didn't think that he was going to be able to get them all.
I didn't think he'd get them all
I saw
either.
the captions like
Exactly.
12 on
I saw
4,
it, too.
and
I watched it, yeah.
I'm like, is this guy going to help him out or something? Is he going to push, like, walk down there and push these bags in the hole? But Joel hit a nasty cleanup and it did hit the 12 on 4 with those Preds.
Great story about Joel, too. He's the Western Tennessee, correct?
No, he's more like Georgia, Alabama area.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong Joel.
You're thinking, yeah, you are. Joel.
Okay,
Gonzalez.
that's
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, congrats, big dog, taking a second place. Who we got here?
Oh, this is custom.
Is that Tyler on the right?
No, Are those even our bags on the right?
He turned it around. Is that no? Are those
Tyler or who? No, those are customs we did last week. I'm trying to remember this guy's name though. I knew it too. I can find it.
Wait, we did those?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember a yellow bag like that.
Bill, we just did it.
We make a lot of bags. I don't remember them all, folks. I'm sorry about that. Chris Norris. Damn.
Justin Abbott. ABT.
Justin Abbott. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
he's probably in here.
All right. I love it. Chris Norris says, damn, Amari been killing it the past 3 wins. Second, didn't make the winner's circle. Didn't make.
Well, we're not done yet, so I don't know.
Well, if he's gotten a few first place and those aren't in here, I think is what he's saying.
Well, I don't know how we missed them. I don't know.
Norris, once in a while, man, it happens. Amari's a dog now, dude. That's why he's one of our prospects, man. We love the kid. What up, Brian Gibson? How you doing, big dog? Dang, man, we're getting ridiculed here.
Oh yeah, that's what Chris Norris does. He likes to stir stuff up. I don't mind.
Shannon
Chris,
Roberts.
when have you made the winner's circle?
No, Chris should have made the winner's circle, I believe, twice with Amari. I did see the photos. If they didn't get updated, Chris, we do a lot of stuff, man. They'll be in here next week, I promise you.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't get up here because I think I have them on my phone too.
Shannon Roberts taking a second place with the Never Give Up, the Sandman elixirs there. Absolutely love it. Congrats, Shannon. I love you wearing this shirt too.
Yeah,
this looks like Russell Tabor's place also.
There's a bunch that didn't get in here. I have the photo.
I
don't know how they didn't get in here because I've got the picture. Look, winner circle, Chris Norris, Amari Scott.
There you go. I think there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the second one, but this one I don't think Timmy Key is in here with Adam Bowe. See, got that one. I'm telling you, I got them all. Timmy Key and David Weldon. I don't know how they didn't make it in.
They'll never know how much work we do to get these things in here.
Yeah.
Singing Slacks, what up, big dog? Good to see you, man. Gibby. Dude, perfect timing, man.
Gib dog.
You're on here. Got the elixirs taking
Gibby.
down to 3rd place, man.
Time out, Bill. Can you use your eyeballs real quick? And Gibby, you got to tighten up, brother. What happened to your attention to detail since you left the Army?
What are we talking about here?
Let's take a look at that back, Bill.
It's upside down.
That's a problem.
That is a problem. Gibby, right side up, 2 fingers. If it's 3rd place, it's like this. 2nd place, it's like this. 1st place, it's like this. 4th place, yeah, it's a little wonky.
Get it
We
together,
usually don't do
dude.
it.
Get it together.
I love you, Gibby. Looking clean, man. Congrats, big dog.
Tracy and Eric Barnes. Let's go, guys. Come on, with the Preds this time. See, I told you she's got a bunch of those.
She does. She does. She likes the slower bags, man. She definitely likes the slower bags.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I absolutely love it. Taking a 3rd place. Congrats, guys.
Scotty Ball.
This was at the major. This was actually doubles taking a 3rd place, man. This is freaking awesome. Scotty Ball and Kim Jackson right there.
Studs.
Tearing it up. I wanted them to win this so bad. It was crazy. This is one of those that I just sat there and kept watching and watching and watching. They were smoking people, man, to include Jack Harcrow, right? I mean, they I think that was
21-8 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Craziness.
Congrats.
Scotty gets it done in singles, man. We'll talk about this a little bit later.
Go for it.
But yeah, I mean, Aaron even made a comment. Scotty, CBC elite status. Scotty, Aaron, we are in talks with Scotty's agent. Okay, just so you know, talks are being had. Things are being written up. All right.
His agent drives a hard bargain. Okay, that's all we can really say about that. We can't talk too much about it, but Scotty's agent, he's
If you guys could, you should hire her. Name starts with a K, ends with an Ensley. You know, might be pictured here, but yeah, she's a tough sell. But we're working on it.
Dang, Nate Allen didn't even get in here. Man.
Yeah.
Look. Tell the guys the honest truth. This morning, Derek woke up. Let me show you the text.
No, don't show him the text.
Let me show you the text. No, because everybody's giving us crap. So hold up. How can I just do this one text?
I don't know.
I don't think I can. Let me show you that text.
Oh, he wasn't doing well. He was
I'm
unwell.
taking a sick day. My guts feel like they are eating themselves. Who is that? Derek Zivko right there. That was this morning. Today's the day that he does the winner's circle. Derek wasn't feeling good.
Did you guys see?
We sent him what we could. Derek gave us what he could.
Did you guys see there, Bill? Bill's response? Didn't even ask how he was. Just said okay.
Well, I mean, look at the timestamp on it too. 6:56 in the morning.
Just okay.
Okay, I said okay.
Bill didn't even ask how he was. Bill didn't offer his support or care. Just okay.
Didn't do it. He does it all the time
Poor
to me.
Bill.
But
Poor
yeah,
Bill.
I mean, this is the day that
Poor
he makes
Barry.
the graphics for the pictures and stuff like this. Stuff doesn't just magically pop in these little things and things like that. They don't just hop on the stream. So yeah, it was a rough.
I mean, who else is doing it? You guys tell me who else is doing it. Freaking don't like it, win some more, all right? About tired of y'all.
We'll get them in.
About to get fired
We
up.
will get you guys in there. Next week's going to be a big one.
Springtime. Very good. Hey,
I love it.
y'all need boards? Y'all need bags? Hit us up, son. It's go time.
That was last week. All right. Let's move on. You ready for the point chart? I like short winner circles. Can't we move on? Hey, Zach here.
Too much honesty.
Look at this. I'm pulling that up there. I don't like that, Zach. Come on. We got to give the people the respect they deserve for taking first, seconds, thirds, and fourths in massive tournaments that have pay.
Yeah. Sorry you're not here, Zach. Usually you don't make the cut.
Yeah, Zach, where you at?
You sucked.
Did I miss yours?
No. All right. Next. All right, here we go, folks. CBC Family Picks. Last week was ACO Major Bentonville. Each week, myself and Bill put up $80 on the line, which continues to grow. Last week, it was at, I think, $180, Bill?
You said that a little bit wrong, but keep going. You said myself and Bill put up 100 or 80.
Well, yeah.
We don't put it up. We put up the first 20.
A format for you guys to win money. Okay, we create the platform for you to win the money. You guys volunteer your $10. Okay, one person gets the chance of winning the pot. Last week it was $180, I believe.
This week it's 240.
260, 240. I think it's 260.
260. 260.
260. But this is how it works. We make a pick for each division for the upcoming major, and then you get points based off of this point chart where your players finish. First place, 10 points. Second place, 9 points. Third place, 8 points. Fourth place, 7 points. Fifth place, 5 points. Seventh place, 3 points. Ninth place, 1 point. After that, you get 0 points. Got to take a top 10 no participation trophies. Let's go.
All right. You ready?
I'm getting good at the auctioneer stuff.
You are getting very good at that. I like it a lot. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Bink.
That's all right. We'll use that later, folks. So, Kelsey got smacked. That is about it. Kelsey got smacked, son. But she had a valiant effort. Women's, we did pretty good. I took Kim. I had last pick. What you got going on here, Bill? How do you mess this up every time? Kim Jackson takes it down. Undefeated. She's throwing over a 10 all the time. Absolute gas from Kim.
So this major here, it had a lot of bangers at it for women's especially, right? The women's, how many were there? 35,
I think
40?
39.
Yeah, 35, 40, right in between there. Kim showed up. She whooped ass. I mean, there's nothing else you could say about it, man. She showed up. Dude, I was watching the entire thing on Cornhole because they didn't have a live stream. Supposedly, folks, I was a little angry that there was no live stream. I know a lot of people made comments about that. But supposedly, there weren't even streams on phones or many of them. You had to have like some weird, T-Mobile or something like
Virgin
that to be able,
Mobile?
exactly,
Singular?
some weird one to be able to get any sort of internet in that specific building. So that's why they didn't have it. It is what it is. I'm a fan of the live streams. I wish it was on there, but it's what it is.
Definitely. Kelsey had Kennedy. Kennedy takes second place. Bill had Lisa Hill. She had a good showing in fourth place. And congratulations to Miss Wendy Barger, had herself a
Dude,
weekend
that
over
was
there.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wendy, let's go.
And we've said a couple times that Wendy, I mean, when she's on, she's gas. And it seems like she's being on more. So she showed it this weekend. Really tough women's field. The people she lost to are number one, tied for number one in the world, the two ladies, Kim and Kennedy. Those were her only losses. So, I mean, Wendy is absolutely crushing it.
Dang, Bill wins again. Shocker. I love it. Thank you, Great Bill. That's
Bill
what I'm
did come in hot. Seniors, we picked pretty well. I picked Art. He takes the first place. He got the double dip on Bill's pick, Gary Rohrig. And a good showing for Gary.
That was a good pick with Art because I remember you like, I'm going to go on a limb. Well, it wasn't really a limb. I don't think this one you said a limb.
No, it wasn't.
But you were very confident because you were second or last pick. You were
Second,
yeah. You were second and took Art Brown, which Art Brown had won the week before, I think, or threw really, really well the week before.
Yeah, and then Kelsey had Dan DeClue, and it was kind of a rough pick for her. I mean, it could have went anywhere there in seniors, and Dan took a respectable 7th in a tough field. Juniors, this was my worst finish here with Parker. Took a 5th, and the problem with Parker, and I talked to him too, and pretty much I shouldn't pick him for juniors anymore, because if he loses a game, the headspace is gone. There's something about no money being on the line, no singles title, something like that. Anyways, Parker takes a 5th. Bill's pick, Chase Hollis, takes it down. I think he got the double dip on Karsten Morris, actually.
I just don't understand how you can't pick Chase Hollis first. I believe I was last pick for juniors, I think, and they left me Chase Hollis. Chase Hollis is the number 1 junior right now.
I mean, Parker has won a ton. I just don't think
Parker has won, but he's not the number 1 junior.
That's just regional.
And you know the funny thing about juniors, what he's talking about with no payout and stuff like that, Isaac Hurt's not even in the top 5 in juniors.
Yeah, he's not.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't play regional.
I mean, it's just crazy.
That's it.
So.
Yeah. Moving on to co-ed, this is where I said I went out on a limb, and Bill didn't like it. He was like, oh, I don't know if you should do that. Kennedy and Hunter, they've been stuck on like 5th places and 7th places. They get it done. They held the King's seat. Yeah. They came back from a 20-2 deficit and won 21-20 to get the King's seat.
Wow.
Yeah. And they did get double dipped, so they might have been a little bit on a juicer from that big comeback. But it was super respectable. I don't remember who they lost to, Bill. Maybe I can find it.
Dude, Hunter's been throwing great.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
Hunter's great.
Absolutely great. Kennedy, super solid. Well, we all know Kennedy. She's great. But Hunter's been throwing great lately.
Yeah, singles and doubles. First place was, Lisa Hill and Brandon Lacewell, which I still don't know how you didn't pick them. That's
I don't know how I didn't pick
them.
Well, I think I talked about that because I picked Lisa Hill for women's.
Bill, if you would have, yeah, you did. That's
and
right.
That's the only reason.
If you picked them, it would have been a new high score.
Would it have? Well, next time I won't go against my gut feeling, and I will pick them, dude. Brandon Lacewell, Lisa Hill, I mean, one of the best co-ed teams. I could even say the best co-ed team. I think I will say. I know Crashley right now is in first place, correct? Ashley and Craig.
Kim and Chad. I mean, it's crazy. Tough to say that. I mean, it's tough. Co-ed's tough, man.
Yeah.
Zach Mitchell and Carrie Beth, they had a great run again, and they're kind of proving themselves as a co-ed team. Dustin and Taylor have a respectable 5th place again. So that was great for co-ed. Doubles, the Slim Reapers took 2nd place.
Yeah, they did.
They were the overall favorite coming in, but somebody did mention last week Chris Day and Larry Young. Watch out for them. They won. They won the whole thing. I remember in the chat, somebody's like, Chris Day, Larry Young. And I was like, oh, I don't know, and that we were just waiting for them to get one done. Now they're on the radar.
I know Chris Day is a hog. He's been a hog for a long time. I mean, the guy is good. Throws slow bags, has every shot in the game, throws over a 9 PPR. I mean, over a 9 PPR. Anything 8.5 plus can win a major if you're throwing those slow bags, right? That's what I think anyway. That's my internal thoughts. That's my conclusion of this game of cornhole. Him being able to do that over a 9, throwing slower bags, and then playing with Larry Young, it's a great freaking pick. But as Dylan said, got to be on the radar first. I have to see you win something before I just go out on that limb and pick you real quick. Now, though, I'm going to be picking them.
Yeah, great run. And then Kim and Scotty take 3rd. And this is Jack and Doug, they take a respectable 7th place. I think Jack struggled a little bit this weekend. It might have been hot in there. Board conditions might not have been up.
He said he loved it. I saw his Facebook post.
Okay.
He said he loved it. He'll be back next year.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. Well, and then Kelsey took Seabass and Hunter, and I remember when I didn't take them, Sebastian was like, that's a mistake. I think I might have been quoted saying they could easily take a 9th, and I don't mean that in a bad way. If I took 9th, if Bill and I took 9th, we would be ecstatic. Yeah. 9th is very good, especially at these big, tough majors that are super saturated with great players. But like I was saying, they hadn't proved themselves. They won a major.
They won a major. That is proving yourself. You're on the radar. You freaking
They
win a
haven't
major.
proved themselves consistently, right? And I think it's a huge thing in cornhole. How often can you show up and be at that high level? And I think it takes a lot of time to do it over and over and over again.
Well, like Wendy said, they had played 3 times together, and they got first places in all 3 times. One of them being a major, the other 2 being at regionals. And they showed up to this major, and it didn't go as well as it did in the past.
And they might have thrown great and just had bad matchups.
No, they didn't have a stream, so I did not watch them.
Yeah. But, I mean, Seabass and Hunter take 9th. Respectable.
I mean,
think that this team,
great
if they continue to play together, they can make Top Gun 20 by the end of the year. They live close to each other.
I think they'll be, if they play together, they'll be top 10.
Yeah, I mean, this 9th could be a little tough.
Josh, stop.
But yeah, that's doubles. Singles was loaded and everybody picked really good. All 3 of our picks made the final 8 bracket. So I mean, I think that's really solid.
Yeah, super solid.
Kelsey had Dustin. He takes a 2nd place overall, getting double dipped by Scotty Ball. Of course, Scotty Ball, fresh brand new major champion, the 7th one ever in CBC to win a major in singles. Scotty went the hard route. He lost his 2nd game to Parker Burgett, and then I believe he won either 11 or 12 straight.
Scotty, you're a freaking dog, dude.
Yeah.
You got that dog in you, man.
And
I love it. I love it.
The only reason he wasn't picked is because he was a walk-up. So it was sold out. It was sold out. He wasn't on the roster. And then Friday at the major, an announcement was made. The message was relayed to Scotty that 20 single spots had opened up. Scotty made a phone call. He got in the car. He took his family. They drove to Bentonville, stayed the night. He came the next day, took 3rd in doubles, 1st in singles.
Crazy.
That's getting it done, son. That's commitment. That's passion.
Yeah, Scotty, you're a beast. Just want to say that, man. You're a beast.
That's what
we got some good things coming. Give us a minute or 2. We're all talking it over, stuff like that. Got to come up with some good things for it, but you will be taken care of, big dog.
I'm just saying that's the things we're looking for in CBC elite players. So if you're looking to get sponsored next year, if you're looking for a promotion within the team, that's a way to get it.
It is a way to get it. Yep.
That's a way. I have Douglas Parker. He takes I think a 4th or 5th place overall. Douglas had a great run, man. Dougie, he's in there, man. He's one of those guys.
Doug is good. He's
a top 10 all the time. He's in the top 5 of almost every tournament he shows up to. Doug's a beast, man. Doug's a beast. Bill, you had Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin Lashman. I mean, through great. Gavin has been in the past 3 or 4 majors insane.
Yeah.
Gavin Lesh has always been on the radar because of his super high PPR, his wonderful air mails. He's always been there, but he hasn't been making like crazy high finishes until, I mean, just a couple months ago.
Well,
you know what I mean? And he is killing.
Yeah. When was that first one? Dalton.
I believe. Yeah, Dalton is where we got front row seats watching this guy, and I mean, absolutely insane. And then I think again in Clarksville. Yeah. Again in Clarksville, so it was kind of back to back.
And then
Gavin's on the radar, and it shows right
Bentonville,
now. Yeah,
right. It's been like it.
He is whatever he's doing, whatever he did to change his practice. He's on it right now, and I absolutely love it. He is one of those guys that you may see on the power rankings here in a minute, because I think if he shows up to a tournament, he's going to be top 5.
Yeah, Gavin's a stud.
Yeah.
Passion picks. Bill Colby Baskins takes, I believe, a 7th overall. He made the top 8 as well.
Colby.
So I mean, we had 4 of the 8 there.
Yeah.
Marty and Chase, not so great for me and Kelsey, but hey, I hope those boys make their pro status. I think Colby's pretty much locked in at this point to make pro this year. Colby, and he deserves it, man. He's been grinding.
So the thing about Colby, right, and Zach Dawson, right? That's you put the 2 together, they're Slim Reapers. Mm-hmm. They build off each other. They're one of the best, if not the best, doubles team in the world right now. When they broke up for singles, they weren't both in the top all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those teams that builds off each other, doubles team. Absolutely love these guys, and it's showing now anyway that in singles they can both make solo runs.
Right.
Because Zach Dawson's been placing high. Colby Baskin's taking a 3rd over. I mean, that's insane right now. So they are building it up on the solo. I love the doubles. Freaking, I don't know, vibe, whatever you want to call it. Whatever they have together, it's freaking awesome.
It really is. Yeah. All right. That'll do it for Bentonville.
Who won, Dylan?
Who won what?
The picks.
Oh, you won?
Oh.
Good job, Bill. Colby Baskins came in hot for Bill at the end. I think that's what did it for him. Yeah.
Let's go, Colby.
Good job, Bill. I love it. I love to see it. As long as Kelsey didn't win, we were good.
All right.
All right. So we should have Cody in here, coming in here. Bill will pop him in.
Let me look.
Hopefully.
Cody, join the call, please.
Oh, did you send the email?
Yes, I did. A little while ago. So yeah, our time is this might not be good. Let's see when
Do you
Cody
want to send him a
joins.
new one?
Do I need to?
I don't know. He didn't say anything yet.
No, I should be at his
Ricky, what? You need me to smile? What's he want me to smile about?
he's having you smile about enjoying my win.
Oh, I'm happy for you. I'm always happy
should
for
be.
you. Stacy, whenever you win the wheel, you'll be on. Bink. All right, Cody. There
Okay,
he
Cody,
is.
hold on.
Oh, I structured this, Bill, and it
Dude.
didn't look like this earlier.
Cody, look to
There it
look
is.
at that. Just spread it out. There's Cody. Can you say something, Cody?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Dude, you
Perfect.
sound freaking great. I love it.
Let's go. Megan Brewer in the chat, too. What up, Cody?
Folks, can you all hear Cody?
You got your picks ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, all right.
I am not ready, Cody. I'm sorry about that, dude. This may take a little bit longer than we thought.
You're perfect, man. You're fine.
Yeah, we do have to kind of... Did they get the singles main picks up on Scoreholio yet?
I never did see it. I just kind of went off of what the doubles main and what me and you talked about earlier.
Yeah. I sent Cody over. I had a little inside look at the singles main picks. So, well, you did too. Don't act like you didn't. Calm down.
I didn't. I honestly didn't. He showed me as we were going live. I did not get the inside look.
Well, at the same time that me and Cody did, because I didn't get them until I got here. So, folks, trust me. I did my due diligence. I could have not shown Cody the singles main, but then it wouldn't be fair.
You're fair, play. I give you that.
Yeah.
Cody,
All right.
tell me how excited you are about the opportunity to win $260.
I'm pretty excited, man. That's a big deal.
I know, dude. It's moving up and up. I hope we smoke you and make it. What would it be?
340?
320, I believe. Or yeah.
340.
No,
It's at
would it be?
260. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 340 next up. I'm sorry, but I hope we smoke you, and I love the hat you got on there, dude. Maybe I'll take it a little easy on my picks for you. All right. So, as we always do, we give you first pick. We always do that. So, we're going to start out with women's. And looks like there are 42 women currently signed up.
Big
You
field.
got first, big dog.
All right, give me Maggie for winning.
Maggie.
You guys probably already knew that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so.
Is it EI or IE? Did I mess
You
that
got
up?
it. You got
Oh,
it.
let's go.
This field is stacked, bro. I mean, you got Maggie, you've got Kennedy, you've got Kim, you've got McKenna, you've got Martina, you've got Josephina.
Did you
Everybody's here.
did you look at this, or did you watch Phil's picks and that's why you picked Maggie, or did you just know that Maggie is a dog?
That's why I went with Maggie.
All right. I like it. You said Kim's in here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You can never go wrong picking Kim Jackson, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, you just can't.
All right, give me McKenna Cop. I wanted to pick Kennedy. I don't know. This is tough. This is a tough field. That spelling is just so bad.
MCK.
Yeah. All right.
Is that better?
That is much better, Bill.
Okay, my bad. Now, look, I gotta type these in. So,
Man, you want me to drive?
well, I am gonna need to look stuff up. So if you wanna
Seniors,
drive.
Bill, you are first. It's a
Okay.
stacked field.
I haven't even looked at this, so Dylan's gonna try to make me, I don't know, have wrong decisions here. Let me look at this for a minute. We got Tony Pena, Wayne Rao. What else we got here? Mick Hoaxang, absolutely love it. Makes a beast. Bob Vaunch, Bob Heil,
This is tough, man. This is a good major.
Gary Rorig, Frank Gears.
Cody, are you going this weekend?
No, we're in Disney World right now, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you really? Where are you staying at?
We are at the All-Star Movies right now.
At the what?
All-Star Movies?
The All-Star play. Yeah, we were there for Thanksgiving. My family. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
The kids are happy we got to come back early so they go to the pool and I can get on there with you guys.
Love it.
Oh, we got to hurry up then. We got to get you out there.
All right.
They're happy. They're at school. That's what they want to do all day.
I love it. I love it.
Man, I'm going to take Bob Heil. Let's go, Bob.
H-E-I?
Yes.
Bob Heil. All right. Cody, you're up third.
Am I third? Did you already pick? Who'd you pick, Bill?
I got Bob Vonch.
Give me Tony Pena.
Yeah. Tony Pena's good. Yeah, nobody picked Mick. This is when Mick does the best.
That is kind of crazy that nobody picks Mick in this. Mick will probably win since we didn't pick him.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens with Mick. When you pick him, he takes like a fourth. If you don't pick him, he wins. All right, juniors. Gosh, I'm between Sammy, Bryce, and Karsten. Give me Karsten Morris.
Carson with a K?
Yep. Karsten with the C is a full-grown adult, Bill.
I know, but they're both called Carson.
You're next, Cody.
I'm going to go with Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy's a solid
Dang
pick.
it.
And he's been really good in juniors. Really good in juniors.
Okay, let me look.
You can take Bryce. You can take Amari.
If Bryce was in the chat, this would make it so much easier. Because I want to pick Bryce for this. I definitely do, but I don't think Bryce takes juniors as serious. Although he did bump up in rank. He is number 2, so if he maxes out, maybe he thinks that's good for him.
Yeah, maybe.
I will take Bryce.
All right. I love it. I love it. Co-ed. 46 teams in co-ed. That's wild. Wild.
Is it me first?
No, Cody's first for co-ed.
First, give me Maggie and Wayne.
Maggie and Wayne.
Dude, stop. Those are our people.
Yeah, those are his people. He's
I know it is. But that's who we picked, man.
Yeah,
I love
that's
those
a good
two.
pick.
All right. Who do I got here? Let
You
me
got
look.
The Cops. You got
No,
Russell and
stop.
Martina.
You always talk me into bad decisions sometimes.
Oh. Seabass and Kennedy, Bill?
Dylan hasn't said his pick yet.
No, it's him first.
Yeah, it's me first. I haven't looked, so I wanted to see.
I mean, he's giving you ideas, but he hasn't said who he's going to pick.
Man, there are so many that I want to pick for this. It's actually crazy here. This is a stacked freaking major. 46 co-ed teams here. So let me tell you my thoughts, Cody, and you can pick for me here. Let me tell you my thoughts here.
What up, Nigel? Thanks for tuning in from New Zealand, bro.
So Chad and Kim Jackson, I don't like picking people the same. You know what I mean? Because I picked Kim in women, so me to pick them in co-eds, I kind of don't like that. But I 100% that is the first pick that I want on this one.
I'll start between them and Maggie.
Second pick, Jimmy and Kelly Naylor. Third pick on this for me. Man, out of 3,
Did you say Josephina and Pedro?
I did not, but I'd say Russell Tabers and Martina Belt. Those are the 3 that I want to pick. Which one do you think?
For me, I mean, that's tough. Honestly, I'd probably go with Kim and Chad or
Okay.
on there, Jonathan Nell and Courtney.
No, you twisted my arm. I'm picking Kim and Chad now.
He was already going.
I was gonna pick him anyway, but you twisted my arm. You got me.
I mean, I like that Jonathan Nail, Courtney Coy team. I just don't know. I haven't seen them play together. You know, like it's them or Jimmy and Kelly. Like that's where I'm stuck at right now.
You got Russell and Martina though. I mean, they're in there. They are I believe they're in the top 5. I do know that.
Yeah, give me Jonathan and Courtney. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Like nobody's seen them play, and I think sometimes that could be like if you don't know Courtney Coy, then you don't really know what she brings to the table, and you can get caught real quick slacking.
Okay. All right. Next is me. I picked doubles first, correct?
Yeah, that you do.
I gotta find it here real quick. Don't be giving me crap, Dylan.
I'm fine, Bill.
All right, doubles main. Not many.
Yeah, you gotta look in. Where's the pools at? I don't even have doubles pools.
I had to do some research and start messaging people.
So that's something that's kind of interesting about this, right? Because doubles partners can't always travel together and be at these majors together. So doubles pools is a little bit small in this one compared to, ones on the East anyway.
Right.
So we got Bob Heil, Charlie Case. I like that team a lot. Kim and Chad, they are top 5 in doubles right now. Like that team. Oh, man. Devin Holloway, Wyatt Wanika, awesome. Dude, everybody in here is very good. This is going to be very tough here.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough field this weekend in Peoria.
Willie Johnson, Austin Thomason.
Really? You like that team right now?
You know what?
I just haven't seen them play a lot.
I do like that team, but you're going to love this one.
Okay.
You're going to love this one.
What you got, Bill? Seabass and Hunter. All right, you're giving them second chance.
I'm doing it. Let's go, Seabass. Let's go, Hunter.
You are giving them second chance. I love it. I love it. They're solid. They won a major. Give me,
is there more in this?
This is pools, yeah. I just found it, so I'm just looking through it real quick.
Chittenden's going.
Yeah.
Mick Hoaxing and Randy Wall.
I
Oh
do
my
like.
God.
That's a sleeper team right there.
That's not a sleep. That's a solid
Mike
team.
Smith and Bob Vaughn.
Dude, I didn't
Give me
even
Pedro and Gavin. No,
Dude,
let's go.
I love it. I love it. I didn't even get to look at what Dylan just looked at.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there was another team in there I really liked too. I forgot. Now I forgot it.
Bob Vonch and Mike Smith.
Oh, Aaron Lambert and Jimmy Naylor.
Oh,
I like that team
Aaron.
as well.
Let's go, Aaron. It doesn't even show. Okay, so that's why. That's why it's not in mains.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hear it, Cody. What do you got?
So neither one of you guys took Drew and Jonathan?
Nope.
Did I even see him?
I figured that it would be gone, so I was going to take Dawson Cummins and Matthew Trucks. Since they're open, give me Drew and Jonathan L.
Yeah, that's solid, dude.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Yeah, that's a solid team. I should have looked for a second longer. Although, dude, I'm happy with Seabass and Hunter, man. I think they can beat them. So
I think Dawson Cummins and Matthew Trucks is going to be slept on this week. I think that makes sense.
you think so?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. I got singles first. Is Dustin going? I didn't see if Dustin was in there.
Where is singles?
Right there.
Okay.
Yep. And scroll down for me real quick. Austin Thomason, Bob Heil, Brian Jones, Brian Latham, Charlie Case, Charlie Vandersall, Dale Borntrager, Daniel Kohinski, Danny Deisher. So no Dustin. Give me Drew.
Okay.
I will take Drew. I really like picking Jonathan Nail too. I think that he's gonna have one of those weekends, and I just don't know when it is. Maggie too is very possible.
My guy Jeff McIntosh going.
You are next, Cody.
Give me Sebastian. I'll take Sebastian.
I like it. We've been waiting on Seabass to get his win, man. It could be this weekend.
He's going to liven up a little bit.
I like it.
So
I like it.
some crazy stat I'm looking at right here. McKenna Kopp, 9.52 PPR with a 1.17 DPR all time. That's insane.
Yeah.
If you're at a 9.52 and you have a 1.17 DPR, you're either at a club that you're just smoking everybody, or you got some wild roll bag that doesn't matter about a block.
Well, I think you know which one McKenna is.
Yeah, I think it's that second one. But Jesus, a 1.17? That's got to be. I would like to see how many people throw over a 9.52 that have that DPR, lifetime.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is. I mean, it's wild.
I kind of want to pick her just because I found that. There was one other person, though, that I wanted to pick here. Should I do it? Whoever's the highest PP. Oh, okay, he does. Done. Got it. Austin Thomason, man.
I love it.
I haven't seen him much this year. I haven't seen him get crazy this year about it. I mean, I've seen him a couple times at local stuff, but I haven't seen him at too many majors. This one's far enough away. It's in Illinois. to where he's driving. He's got to make something of it. I know Austin could throw absolute freaking gas.
Yeah.
And that's the
Ball,
only last name I put in there, too.
Scotty Ball said he might be walking up, but I can't. I don't know if he's going to or not, so I can't. I can't pick that.
Where's he at? Where's he saying?
He's in the chat. Yeah, he said I'm trying to walk up again. Like he's not even. He doesn't even know if it's gonna be possible.
Scotty, if you walk up, I may change my pick.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. All right, passion pick, non-pro. Cody, who you got?
Give me Sammy, man. That's my boy. That's what I'm picking in singles, but I say professional.
I like it.
Who do you take?
Who is it?
Sammy Vance.
Sam. Yeah. That's your pick, Bill.
Dude, that is definitely my pick. I don't have it. Where's the pools at?
It's in Cornhole. You're killing me, Bill. He's typing.
You knew
too
this
much.
was gonna happen.
Yeah, he's typing too much. I like the Sammy pick though. You got good picks, dude. I like Drew and John too. If they are good on whatever bag they're throwing, they're gonna be lethal.
Yeah.
I'm glad Maggie and Wayne are going because I haven't seen them play in a minute. I hope they do well.
I think I'm gonna have to do a pretty cheap pick here, guys. I'm sorry.
How
Cody.
cheap?
It's pretty cheap. I would like to pick Trey Matting. Instead,
Bob Bonch.
I'm picking Bob Bonch.
That's not a bad pick.
Dude, it's kind of a cheater pick.
No, I mean I think I got a better pick than that. Better
Really?
than both of you guys because I'm taking Mr. Gavin Kirk.
Oh, dude, that is a great pick.
Yeah, that's a really good pick.
Yeah, Gavin's really solid.
Gavin was part. I didn't know Gavin was in that.
Yeah, it's tough when there's like 200 names in there, and you're kind of like scrolling and you'll catch one and then you'll scroll a little bit and miss somebody, Pedro's also in there that I was looking at. Randy Wall has had a ton of big finishes recently. Yeah. I mean, Jaden Gamblin was somebody I looked at too. Jaden's super solid.
You know what, dude? I'm picking.
You changing to Jaden? Let's go, Bill.
Dude, I like Jaden Gamblin. Look, this is Shoeless Joe is what we call this guy. At Worlds, man, he had some shoes on, literally missing huge chunks out of these shoes. You could see his toes sticking out of it and stuff. We made fun of him on stream. His parents were there listening to the whole thing, told him about it at the end, and so we call him Shoeless Joe. No big deal.
Why didn't you pick Matt Troxel, Cody? I like him too.
I was going to take him in doubles, but I thought you guys would have picked Drew in doubles.
No, my thing with Matt too is I don't know what ACO bags is he throwing, and is he 100% confident with them? Like that's the only thing that worries me about him and Courtney Coy.
He's been tearing it up, and I messaged him today. He said pick, and he's ready for it.
I mean, he's got an 82 SPR. You know what I mean? Like, dude's winning a lot.
Yeah, he's good. I love Sammy, man. I think Sammy's just a ticking time bomb. I think he's so close to just taking
Sammy's a great player.
Yeah, Sammy's like one of those next kids to get his big win. Like, he really is. He's right there.
Sing Sing says, no, Bill, go back with Bob. Look, the only thing is I don't like to pick the same person, no matter if it's singles, doubles, this and that. So I do have it once on here, which is Kim, and then Kim and Chad and co-ed. I had Bob Bunch already picked for seniors, so I like to kind of spread it out a little bit. That's why I got to go passion somebody else. That's why I was a little bit on the fence picking Bob first with a cheap pick for passion. I know, dude, the guy throws a 10-something as his lifetime average. I would love to pick Bob. I got him for seniors. I got Jaden Gamblin for passion, man. Jaden Gamblin can go top 8 at least, man. He's a beast. His airmail's absolutely insane. So I got to stick with my man here.
I like it. All right, Cody. Well, brother, you got anything for the people?
That's it, man. Thank you, guys.
All right, brother. Well, good luck to you. And if you're $260 richer, good on you, man.
I hope you're not, though. We're going to freaking keep this thing rolling.
I don't blame you, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Hey, go enjoy your family, brother. Have a good one, man.
See you, man. God bless. All right. Nice. Cody exited right out of there.
All
right, guys. Picks are locked in for Peoria.
They're not locked yet.
All right. Lock them in, Bill. Bink. They are locked in. Next up, ACO freaking Power Rankings, son.
I may have to use the restroom before this one, folks. I'm sorry. It is
go ahead.
It is.
You hit it, and then I'll explain what Power Rankings are while you do your business.
I can't leave when it's doing the banger intro. I built this. Zach Gear, Braden Easterling, sit here and watch this intro. That's pretty good. I
It's
made
solid. I remember it. I remember it. I think Braden's had a few haircuts since then.
Yeah.
Gravely picking me for the upset. Appreciate it, brother. All right. So it says season 19 here, folks. It's meant to say season 20. No big deal. Singles and doubles power rankings. This is our second go at doing the power rankings. We should have probably brought up what we did last time, but not a big deal. So this is who we think is the best in the ACO right now, regardless of points, regardless of who won the last major, regardless of who is the world champion. This is if every single player in the ACO walked in a building today, who is your top 5? And then same for doubles. So this is something that we're trying to do 2, 3, 4 times a season to get people fired up. So we'll do it right now. We'll probably do it after Branson in May, and then we will probably do it right before Worlds again, or we'll do a special edition Worlds picks, something like that. But it's a cool thing just to get power rankings out there. I don't think anybody else is doing it. And as you guys know, sometimes the points don't tell the whole story of where the good players are. They might be sitting down low, not all the regionals filled in and stuff like that. And this is what gives us an opportunity to kind of talk about some other players and give some recognition out there, and then kind of argue with you guys about who you think is in your top 5 and why you think I'm wrong or why you think Bill might be wrong about his top 5. But it's very exciting stuff. I don't know Bill's picks. Bill doesn't know mine, so it makes it kind of fun here too. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to show you guys these. Look. Oh, look. Derek told Bill to hide them from me, so I didn't do this. Got him. Yep, these are the only bags that I'm allowed to show right here. These will be raffled off today. Very nice with the pink herringbone.
You got to the raffles?
No, I'm just talking.
No,
business.
but if you got to the raffles, that means you ran out of content to tell the folks about the freaking power rankings.
All right, you tell them about it so I can pee.
Are you kidding me? Folks, we're making y'all wait tonight. I don't know what it is about Dylan, but this dude's got to pee every 5 minutes. Something crazy about him, man. He's over there yelling at me about that now. So, let me tell you how I did my singles and doubles power picks. These are 5 teams on each one that I believe can show up to any major and place top 5 today. Now, just to get to singles and doubles and this and that, I know Isaac Hurt is the GOAT. Caleb Hurt is the GOAT. Greatest of all time. That does not mean that they can show up today and win a major. Okay, so that's something like a lot of people are going to give me a little bit of hate in chat and this and that. But look, I looked at these guys' past majors over since 2025 anyway. January 2025 till today has been the cutoff for me specifically. And I looked at Caleb. There's 2 17ths and I think a 9th place in 2025. Maybe a first place in there. Maybe one. But that's one of the picks that I looked at and I really wanted to pick because I know he's the GOAT. I mean, he's a freaking man. He's awesome. But in this past couple months, I just haven't seen it out of him. And these are the ones that I think anyway can show up and make that top 5. That's why I picked him.
Talking about Caleb Hurt's tough. And
it is because he's so good.
I wanted 6 spots so bad. Maybe 7. Like, it was really tough fitting the last person in. It's like I had a really clear picture for at least 3, and then I thought 5 was going to be easy. And I got down to it, and I started looking, and I started remembering who's won what. And it was like, it was so hard to pick. Like, I needed an honorable mention section for like another 5 people.
Right.
You know, like Josh Holland isn't in mine, and he was in mine last time, and he's been great. It's just like
he has been great, but I haven't seen him much.
His finish has not been super solid. Like, he'll make the final 8 and then lose that first game. And when I looked at it, he's losing to people that I have in this top 5. You know, so that's why they're in here. Let's
so Dylan has not seen mine.
Are we going to start at 5 and work up?
I guess I will now.
No, we can start at 1. I don't care.
No, let's start.
1's more predictable.
No,
so I like 1 to 5. No, I like 1 to 5 because,
I don't care what you think.
Because 1 is more predictable.
Boom, done. Douglas Parker, 5th place for Dylan.
Wait, let me fix something here. You got this all jacked up, dude.
It's because you picked this stupid font.
It's a nice font, all folks. Dougie Fresh.
So 5th place in singles, Dougie Fresh. Dougie is definitely, I mean, he's in the conversation for it.
He's slept on, I think. And I'm telling you, when it's on the line, when it's really big tournaments, when Dougie's feeling his best, I mean, he's really good. If you look at his worst finishes, they're in the beginning of the season, where he's kind of feeling everything out, I think, maybe feeling out bags, rolling a little bit. In the last few things he showed up to, he's in the top. And that's just a fact. In Dalton, he was in the Final Four, and in Bentonville this last weekend,
Don't make me
he
pull
was
up
in
the
the Final
stats.
Four.
Don't make me pull up all the stats and stuff like that. I believe Dougie is definitely in the conversation for something like this. JBJ says Caleb has been Final 3 how many years in a row at Worlds? I 100% agree with you, JBJ. 100%. I think it's all 3 years he's been in the Final 3. At least 2 that I've been there personally and seen this stuff. Go look at the last 3 months. And that's what this is
today.
Today, if they walk in.
Yeah.
And I can only base that upon such a short amount of time that it doesn't mean, like, if I did power rankings for greatest of all times, Caleb Hurt's in the conversation. 100%.
Yeah.
100% he's in the conversation because he is that good. He's been in it so many times. That's a weird stat about Caleb Hurt. He's never been king of cornhole, but he's been in the final 2 how many times?
He's been in the Final Four, I think, 4 or 5 times out of the last 5 or 6 seasons.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
insane stuff.
I saw him with Matt Guy years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, crazy.
And this is
how much he is.
the difference in this and what you're talking about, JBJ, is this is if you walk into a tournament right now. If you walk into a super major or something, what Caleb, if we were talking Worlds, I'm telling you, my gut instinct is putting Caleb in the top 5.
Right, 100%.
Even with his finishes right now.
I know Caleb is practicing 2 months before Worlds.
You're right.
You know, I know he is fresh. He is freaking ready to go, and he's confident, and he's ready to freaking win the whole thing because he wants that top spot. He definitely wants to take it from his brother.
You know what I think about Caleb, actually, Bill, now that I think about it, is he's best after, like, kind of a layoff, right? So we see him come into Worlds really hot and plays great. Then he has another layoff. He starts the beginning of a season fantastically. 2 seasons in a row, right? 5 or 6 in a row.
He's number 3 right now.
And then once he maxes out, 2 years in a row, he's kind of tailored off. And it's like, I'm not saying he's sick of cornhole or something, but it's almost like a too much rep syndrome or something, right?
Well, I think most of those early tournaments are close to him. You know what I mean? So he's practicing for those, and he knows he's got to play super high in those, and he goes out there and he does it. Yeah. And this is all speculation. I have no freaking clue what's in the mind of Mr. Caleb Hurt. I know that he did get married. I know that he's, taking on the responsibilities of a man with his family and things like that, which could put a little bit of, I don't want to say damper, but because it's wonderful taking care of a family. I would say it's maybe making cornhole second or third best compared to these other things. And that may be what it is, or what Dylan's talking about. He practices his butt off at the beginning of the season. He just whoops butt, and then he waits for Worlds.
Yeah, we really aren't sure. Yeah. All right, Bill, let's see your number 5 pick. I want to see it. Bryce Jefferson. I want to hear your spiel on this. I love Bryce.
Dude,
you know it.
People were saying in our post that Bryce hopped in there and said people are sleeping, right? And I think people are. Look, out of the last 2 majors he's played, one of them was the 17th, but prior to that and the last one, he's taken a 9th, he's taken a 1st, he's taken a 2nd, these are against Isaac Hurt, the majors that he showed up to, he took a 1st, right? Double dipped. Did he double dip?
Isaac?
Yeah, he double dipped.
No, he was in the King C.
He was in the King C. He lost game 1, won game 2 against Isaac Hurt. He, other than that, the top 8s have been a 4th, a 2nd against Josh Holland, I believe, was it? I gotta pull up all the stats. But while I was doing it, I was looking at these stats. Bryce Jefferson, definitely number 5 on my scoreboard. The guy could show up. He could get a 17th just like he did. I believe it was the major before last. but he could also take number 1. That's how good the freaking kid is. He's awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing that worries me are
you looking up his stats right now?
The 17th, the 9th, you know, like Douglas doesn't have one.
No, we're looking at 2025. Okay, that's what we're looking at.
Well, only one of his top 4 scores is in 2025.
No. They have them all kind of spread out there, I believe.
I know, but these are his top 4.
Okay. A first, a second, a third, and a 7th in his top 4. But when you go down to where are the rest of them?
25 right here, a 5th in bracket.
Okay, 5th in bracket,
a 4th in
a
bracket,
4th in bracket,
a 5th in bracket, and a 17th in bracket.
Yeah, so there's 117th. I thought there was a 9 in there too.
That's in 2024.
Okay. So 2025, a 4th, a 5th, a 1st. Dude, the kid's on fire right now. 5th place, Bryce Jefferson, 100%.
I like it. Like I said, I like it. But I look at Douglas. 2 of his best are in the top 4, a 3rd and a 5th overall, not brackets. A 5th in bracket, a 5th in bracket. These are 2024, 2025, 2025. Yeah.
I mean, it's solid. It
tough.
is solid.
And this is why it was so hard. I wanted Bryce in mine.
All right, you ready? Stash number 4. Here we go.
Dustin Arant.
Solid.
He's got 3 major wins. He's got 2 second places at majors overall. I honestly wanted him higher up on this list. The only problem is the people he's lost to are ahead of him on my list.
Yeah, the only thing I'm saying here is that, well, the only argument that I would have is he might want to be higher. That's it. That's the only, which means it's a great pick for number 4. I don't think anybody could argue whatsoever Dustin Arant's not in there.
I mean, he was hard to fit in there even. You know, I don't know. Jody's saying Scotty and Dustin should be in the top 3. I mean, I've got Dustin at 4. Like that's what I've got him at.
Well, look, we'll see. We'll see what
he's number 2 in points.
We're gonna argue this here in a minute. Let's look at my number 4 here. Scotty Ball.
Yeah.
I think Scotty's number 4. 100%. Bryce won his. Scotty won his not too long after. If I look at the stats, though, if I look at all the finishes, I think Scotty's got a couple more in those final 8. I think he's been just a hair more consistent, especially with the last 2 majors than Bryce has.
Yeah.
And that's why I got Scotty Ball at number 4 there. He won the last one. He's coming off a heater. But literally every one. I mean, I called him 2 weeks ago winning a major. He won it last week. I was a week early calling something like that because he is playing so freaking good. I don't care who you put him up against. Scotty Ball's a dog.
Absolutely. He's proved he can beat anybody. He beat Isaac in Pro Series. He beat Caleb in Pro Series. He beat Josh Holland and Dalton. Beat Dustin, double dip Dustin last week. I mean, he's proven.
Exactly, and that's the thing. He double dipped Dustin last week. I mean, that's crazy. This is his old doubles partner too. They go back and forth. There was a time Dustin was smoking Scotty, and then Scotty's smoking Dustin. They go back and forth with this. And it's when I say smoking, I just mean beat. I don't mean smoking whatsoever. Scotty may throw a 10-8. Dustin may throw a 10-5. And that's the entire game. That's the story of the game, right? Like, I mean, it's crazy how good both of these guys are right now. Scotty's got that little edge. Well, this last weekend, anyway, he did.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's why my number 3 pick, I believe, is Scotty Ball.
Let's see here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Scotty Ball.
And the last 2 times, if I'm correct, in majors, as well as in regionals, I believe Scotty has the advantage against Dustin. I know he beat him in Knoxville in the final 8 bracket, and then he just double dipped him. So as much as I think Dustin's finishes have shown higher more consistently, if I put these guys in the same building, I think Scotty wins it. I think right now there's a hunger in Scotty Ball that it's not enough, and that thing is driving him, I mean, levels ahead of anybody he faces, especially after he loses. There's something to him when after he loses, it's another monster with him. And, I mean, we saw last week, and he lost his second game to Parker. Parker's a great player. He has great finishes. Scotty doesn't lose another match after that. It's like an Isaac thing. Isaac, same thing in Clarksville, right?
Isaac was crazy in Clarksville. He came up to us on Friday and said, "This is my redemption weekend." Then on Saturday when singles started, he lost his first game.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He lost his first game, won the whole thing. That is absolutely insane for Isaac to do.
Right.
All right. Let's look at these comments just real quick here because we have got to have Tom Gusterson in there. Sing says Sammy got to be in there too. Jody Morgan says Scotty and Dustin should be in top 3. Singleton says Aaron Lambert is a sleeper. You got to watch it. I agree. Aaron Lambert is a sleeper. Aaron Lambert is a dog. I love Aaron, man. He is great. Love to have him on the team. Super excited to have him this year for this too. Hope he does big things this weekend. Tom G. Yeah, I haven't seen Tom G play at all this year whatsoever. Not whatsoever.
Dustin said valid.
Hey, Dustin.
Dustin, no disrespect, dog.
Dustin, zero. Dude, you're a freaking dog, man. Dustin, you're just a beast. I don't want to say anymore. We'll talk on the side conversation. This is a stream, so I don't want to get crazy about it. All right, me, number 3, Gavin Lesh. Got him as number 3. I think that's a perfect spot for Gavin Lesh right here. He has been showing up. I talked to you guys about him a little bit earlier while we were doing picks, while we're recapping picks from last weekend. We got to see him firsthand in Clarksville where he was on the mainstream numerous times. This guy's airmail and his slide shot is insane. This guy's got to be in your top 5 too. No?
He's not in there. No, Gavin's not in there. And I just think Douglas just beat him. Scotty's beat him. He was my guy that I
go
didn't
look
know.
at the last 3 majors.
I agree with you.
No, go look at the last 3. Look at everybody you just named last 3.
I did look at them all. I looked at them all. He's beat Scotty once. I think he might have beat Dustin once. Douglas got him this weekend. Right, Scotty got him this weekend. It was really tough for me, and I was looking, and I was looking. Trust me, like I wanted to fit Gavin in here because I really like Gavin.
Dude, how he's not in your top 5 is wild.
I'm hoping that it lights a fire under him because I needed like a 5.5 or a tied for 5th because so here's what I boiled it down to, Bill, is I went player by player. If they played each other, who wins 6 out of 10 games? Like, that's what I did. And, like, I factored all of this in, you know, and I think Douglas, there's like a hunger, right? Gavin.
Zach, I agree wholeheartedly.
The only thing I want to see out of Gavin, right, is like some sort of tenacity. And maybe I'm asking for too much. Like, as much as he finishes so high.
He's so good.
I mean, I agree. As much as he finishes so high, I don't see that dog in him, dude. Like, I see it in the airmails. But it's the nonchalantness of Gavin that somehow doesn't put it, like, it's just me as a competitor. I want you to look like one. You know what I mean? And I think that I might have been in a bad spot here, but I don't know. It looks like you're gonna leave Dustin off of yours, so I don't even maybe not.
Hey, don't be attacking me. I'm just saying, Gavin Lesh.
Well, we can talk about it.
Go look at his past 3-4 finishes.
I've seen them all
against anybody on here.
Oh, man, it's tough. And Gavin's won one too. You know, everybody on this list right here has won a major as well.
Yeah, solid. Let's look at stash number 2. Let's. We done with Gavin?
Yeah.
Gavin, you freaking dog. Let's go, dude. Drew Waking, number 2.
Yeah. Did he go back to back or back to back to back? It was something like that. You know, and he was beating the likes of Gavin Lesh. You know, and one of them was a double dip in Tulsa, I believe. I mean, Drew is beating everybody right now.
Drew's solid. He's super solid. There's nothing you could say about it. I mean, it's super solid. If anybody gets 920 points like Drew has currently, I believe he has 920. Maybe it's 919. Maybe he's one off. I'm not sure. Drew will be that top number 1 spot. His PPR is so high. Yeah. He is so consistent, methodical about the game. There is no possible way, if anybody ties him, that Drew is actually that second place number 1. Which is weird to say, but that's how it works. It works off PPR after people tie for that first.
So, I mean, I think the argument that people are going to have for people like Gavin or Drew, it's like, I don't know. We both kind of have a wild card in here where Gavin could go in my Douglas spot, right? And if you don't have Dustin could go in your Bryce slot.
Yeah.
And we kind of, what we wanted to do here is there's a couple players, Bill's thinking Bryce, I'm thinking Dougie. We're like, you haven't seen them be crazy consistent.
Right.
And
that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
that's very true.
Like, like I said, I look at this as if everybody walked in the building today. It was really hard for me to not put Gavin in here. Like, really hard. I needed a 6th spot.
Crazy.
And same
in the
with,
top 5.
Same with Nate Stevens, right? Like,
That's true, too. Nate, Nate
makes the final 8 like every single time. The one thing
I
he's
looked
missing
at all his stats. Is
the
that
win.
big win.
The win.
The big and that was the difference. That
Yep.
was the difference. Was that win with Nate there? Because you look at Nate's stats. Nate's in top 8 almost every major that he went to in 2025.
Right.
Crazy. So, all right, let's take a peek at mine. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's it. That's it. I bet you we both matched up for first place too.
Yeah, I think first is known. Yeah, Drew's in there. And I just looked at Gavin versus Douglas. I was trying to see who had more. I think this is what I ended up going with is they both have 5 final 8 appearances, but Douglas has. Oh no, they have the same amount of majors, 10 and 10. So yeah, it's the same. So the only reason I went with Douglas is because he beat Gavin this weekend. That must have been it. Like that must have been what I was wavering on. You know.
I don't know, man.
Really
Gavin's
tough.
in the chat right now. What up, Gavin?
Gavin,
hey,
love
don't
you,
say
dog.
thank you, guys. It's thank you, Bill. Bro, he says Dougie.
Hey, I gotta be honest here.
No, I know. I do, Gavin. You're a dog, man. We both know it. We both know it, man. It's
Yep.
It's crazy. You're freaking.
Yeah, throw
killing
up
it,
number
bro.
1 there, Bill. We'll talk about our number 1s. I think. Right.
Let me pull them both up. I'll pull
Yeah.
mine up first.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just no question.
There's no arguing it.
Yeah.
Isaac's the best right now.
He's killing it.
I think when we started this season, he was number 2 or 3 behind when we did it the first time behind either Caleb and Josh because Josh had beat him and Caleb had been beating him. Isaac's flipped the script on that. He's beating everybody. He's very good in Clarksville. His last 3 games, he gave up like a total of 7 or 8 points, something like that. It was crazy.
Sammy, we already talked about that. Don't even start with me, Sammy. Sammy, get a haircut. We'll talk.
Yeah. But this was tough. I was wavering on people like Nate Stevens, Gavin Lesh, Josh Holland, and Caleb Hurt, right? Like, I wanted them all.
Dude, I wanted
to be
Caleb in here so bad.
Bryce was, of course, on my mind. Like, I mean, there are really, really good players. This is where I'm at with it. I'm very happy. I took a lot of time looking at this. Like I said, Douglas also brings a veteran mind into this thing that I think a lot of players don't have that you see on this list. Douglas has been here longer than all of them.
Yes, yeah.
All of them. So, I like Douglas. He's also, I think, maybe the oldest guy out of everybody here. You got the young team over there, Bill.
So
You got the younger
if
team.
you want to talk about that just for a second, Douglas is not only one of the veterans or older guys in this group, but he is an older guy that also adapts. And that's what I love about Douglas is that he adapts. Douglas didn't have a roll bag a year and a half ago.
Right.
The dude has shown it on stream. He's killing it with it. Wonky as hell. Not a beautiful roll bag. Not anything that I would be like, oh, yeah, I got this thing in my arsenal. But he's comfortable enough with the damn thing to throw it on stream, in which we have clips of, because he can throw it and he can hit them. He's adapting to some of the changes that we're seeing in Cornhole right now. And that's why I love Doug. And I agree. It's an argument to put Doug here on the top 5.
Yeah.
I just picked Bryce over this one. You know what I mean? But Dougie was in the conversation. If you don't think I looked at his stats, you're freaking crazy.
I wanted to hear how you don't have Dustin in here.
How I don't have Dustin in here. Okay.
That's 3 wins and 2 seconds.
Dude, were they all 2025 or 20? Look at all of his 2025 finishes. Look at the 2025 finishes.
He's number 2 in points, tied with Drew. So 2025, he has a 2nd overall.
That was my cutoff. So a 2nd,
a 5th overall,
5th,
a 7th in bracket, and a 7th overall.
in bracket,
A 5th in
overall,
bracket.
in
a
bracket,
2nd overall.
overall.
That's it.
Win.
What, in 2025?
In 2025.
Yeah, I mean, it's an argument. I mean, I think that 2 seconds in power rankings almost equal a win.
You're right.
Won
You're
3 of them.
And that's why it's an argument, because you're absolutely right about that.
And
You're
one of
absolutely
them
right.
was 12-21. That's borderline 25.
I just had a higher standard than you did while I was picking my team.
I don't think so. I think that it's a different. I mean, we had
it's
different
a joke.
mindsets coming
It's
in.
a joke.
You came in with the one of 2025, right? Like that was your thing. My thing was I looked at a lot of head-to-head matchups, and I don't think you looked at a lot of head-to-head matchups. Like that's what I looked at.
I didn't look at a lot of head-to-head. I had to choose a date because we do these things by dates. There'll probably be one more of these before Worlds that we do power rankings, and that'll probably bring our Worlds, recap or the entire thing in. We did one at the beginning of the season. This is our second. We'll probably do one more. And that's the biggest thing is you have to find a cutoff. What's the cutoff for power rankings? These are people that can show up to a tournament and win. Do I think Dustin A-Rank can show up to a tournament and win? 100%.
Yeah.
Well, 100% I do. In 2025, though, what have I seen? And I had to come up with some sort of systematic method.
2-second overall.
Exactly, 2 seconds. And in 2025, I had to come up with some sort of systematic method that said, okay, who's on the list and who's not? There's more people than this that have had a 2025 win. You know what I mean? But this is what I chose for that because they are the most fresh during that. So that was kind of my thoughts behind it.
Yeah.
What about you? Your thoughts are you took in regionals, you took in majors, who they paired again. I didn't want to get caught in the weeds with something. You know what I mean? Because there could be 10 people on this list that
I'm going
there
full
could be
analytics. And that's why I struggled so hard. Like Josh Holland was almost in here. He's got to win, right? He finishes in the top 8 almost every time. Whether they're 7ths or not, to make the top 8 is really tough. Nate Stevens is making the top 8 80% of the time.
And that's why I had to cut people out as quick as possible and say, just focus on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then let's look at the other things if everybody ties on it. Well, this was the winners. Yeah. That's what it is.
I got it.
I don't know what else to say.
All right, folks, let's get into doubles.
Gibby.
We're going to run long
50
tonight.
stars.
Son.
Gibby, I just want to say thank you very much.
We're going to be running long.
Dude, give a shout out to Gibby. He gave us 50 stars.
Dude, you're the man. Thanks for the stars, brother.
I appreciate that, Gibby. It's very far and few between, but we do get them sometimes, and I appreciate you, brother. All right.
Aiden Easterling, Zach Keir, Chris Day, all these people you guys are bringing up could easily be in the top 5. But like Bill's saying, we have to put it somewhere where, like, if this was Pro Series singles, I'd put Braden in there. I know he has a 2nd overall. I know he has a win. I'd put him in, There's just certain things you got to look at. And right now, these people are more active. It doesn't mean necessarily they're better, but we have to base something off of what we see.
Gotta be something.
It's got to. And Toledo's coming up, and if Braden wins Toledo, I think there's a great argument to have him in here, or Zach Keir, or you know what I mean. There's multiple people, one win away from easily being top 5.
100%. This stuff is always changing in my mind. 100%.
All the time. If Scotty doesn't win this last weekend, if Scotty takes 5th overall, he's maybe not even in here, and that's 2 matches difference. You know what I'm saying? Like
you trying to piss Scotty
That's
off?
how meticulous. I got to keep him riled up.
I gotta keep him riled.
That's how meticulous this. We need a top 10. Yeah, Jeremy, we'd be doing this for 3 hours.
We'd be here for a while, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on here. Scotty Ball said, "You see, no, I'm just playing." Wait, what up, Jerry? Let's go, big dog. All right, doubles. Let's do beard first.
Go ahead.
Say something.
3 doubles wins. I like it.
Top 5, 3 doubles wins. Whooping freaking ass, dude. What's tough about doubles picks? I want to talk about what's tough about doubles picks is that so many doubles partners change partners throughout a season. It's very tough. When you look at the top 10, there are not many teams in that top 10 that kind of stick together throughout the entire season. Kim and Chad do stick together. They've been in numerous majors. They've won 3 of them. That's my 5th place pick, man. They're killing it.
Yeah.
Kim this last weekend, especially in women's, also in doubles with Scotty. She's just freaking killing it. Throwing what? A 10-5?
Something crazy.
And then in Europe, Chad beats Kim double dips for the win.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do in their upcoming majors.
Me
Chad's
too.
getting better.
Me too.
It seems like all the time. He may or may not have a new bag that he's working with. So I'm very excited for Kim and Chad. And I'm looking at their stats right now from the majors. They've got the 3 wins. They've got a 2nd overall. And a lot of people are going to chirp a little bit about the size of the majors these are from. But if you scroll down, everything is a top 10 minus 1 tournament. Everything is a top 10. And as we know, doubles is usually one bracket. So everywhere they're going, Atlantic City was good size. South Bend, Dalton, they're going to bigger stuff too.
Yep.
So as much as I need to see them play the big time teams, that's what always worries me. Like if I haven't seen you play the big time teams, I don't know. And these teams that I have in mind, they've all played each other. They're tested in huge fields.
All right, let's look. Number 5, Dayton Cody.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Solid, absolutely solid.
I think
team.
they're sitting right around 5 or 6 in the world in points. They've got a ton of top 5 finishes. These are our guys, man. They figured out what bags they want to throw. They're throwing gas. They're showing up at everything. They're killing.
All I want to say, if that isn't your number 5, I can't wait to see your 4-3-2-1. That's all I'm saying. If that is your number 5 on this, I cannot wait to see the rest of yours, dude. Dayton Cody dogs.
Dogs, those are our guys. I think it's hard to argue. People know they show up. They're very good. And I think people doubted this team coming into the season. They doubted Cody's abilities. And Cody and Nate have been a team that have a lot of energy, a lot of cohesion together. They're having a blast on the court, and they're hitting shots, son. They are.
The only game, and I'm not going to say disappointed, I'm not going to say mad, I'm not going to say anything like that. The only game that I saw Cody throw that I wanted him to win more than any other game in my life is when he played on live stream in, what was last week's major? Not this week, but last week.
Bentonville?
Was it Bentonville? He played David Riley.
Oh, that was a couple weeks ago, yeah.
Dude, how can you play with this guy talking so much crap? Number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, you're supposed to smoke him for talking so much crap. Come on, Cody.
Yeah, it was tough to watch.
Oh, dude, Cody, you had him like 4 times in that game, dude. Like 4 times, dude. Yeah. I was rooting for you so much throughout that game, dude. I watched it on live stream,
I
was like,
feel the pressure.
I could feel it too because he talked so much.
And David
crazy.
Riley is not talking crap to the person to be mean. It's just what David Riley does.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. Let's see your number.
All right, my bad, dude.
Doug and Jack. I like it.
Doug and Jack, right there.
I like it a little more like 2 months ago. They had a good finish in Dalton.
This last finish was super shaky.
7th.
Yeah, exactly. This last, to be in the top 5 anyway for power rankings, this last one was a little bit shaky. But again, I know, dude, I think they maxed out 8 out of 8 regionals right away.
Yeah.
I know they've won. And I mean, they throw good. They throw the same bags. They're very, very similar players, which is why I like that team.
Yeah, they're sitting number 5. I mean, they've got a 2nd place overall and a 5th place overall in 2025. But like last weekend was the 7th. They took a 17th.
The 2025 thing was tough to do in doubles because not all these teams played so many times in 2025.
Right.
And that's the hard thing about doubles right now.
No, I agree. It's a good team. Yeah, Zach and Braden, I mean, they're solid every time they show up. I mean, they're finishing very high every time they show up. It's hard for me to not have them in here. They've won a major. I really think they could be world champions. They love playing the big name teams. They show up, they play hard. They're very good.
They got a lot of hype, dude. They both throw very, very well. I like Zach's left-handedness. He usually throws inside at arm for that.
Yeah.
Braden zoots him off the back when he tries to do bar of soaps and stuff like that. Although Braden's got I would say, who's better at Braden than roll bagging other than McKenna Kopp in the ACO?
Sammy Vansicles is very good.
Sammy's is insane, dude.
Sammy's is really good. Bryce is really good.
Bryce has more of a kick flop. You know what I mean? But Braden, I'm talking about a cartwheel roll. I'm talking about textbook, what you would want if you were just going for beauty.
Something that Braden does that's really crazy and really hard is an opponent puts just a level 1 blocker down and he's rolling over it. Most people are back blocking and then rolling. Yeah. Like he'll roll over just a regular level 1 blocker, and that's way harder to do.
He'll also roll over a level 3 blocker.
Yeah, he'll throw
so it's look. I love this pick. I love this team. How many in 2025 have they played?
I don't think they played any, but I don't care. I base this off of walking into a building
and you
right
can
now.
say that, and you can say that, but we haven't seen them play. We haven't seen them both walk into.
Well, no, they played Owensboro.
Well, that's why I said how many.
Let me look. Let me
It might be 2.
I mean, two's good. They have 4 majors total. Second overall, 2025. Fifth overall. That's 2 of them.
Okay.
So their major finishes out of 4 are a 5th overall, a 5th overall, a 3rd overall, and a 2nd overall.
Super solid. I'm not doubting their placements whatsoever. I'm not doubting their placements. I think they are both great players individually and as a team. Although I looked for more majors during 2025 because we said these are
How
power
many
rankings.
was enough?
Well, 2. I mean,
Shouldn't we have taken into account anything from the last time we did power rankings?
look. Maybe if Dalton was in there, maybe if Dalton was also in there, that would be 3. I think that would suffice.
Okay. I mean, I like it where it's at. I like it.
All right. Next one. I got Stevens and Brewer at number 3.
Solid.
Nate and Cody, Stevens and Brewer, whatever you want to say there. Boom. Number 3, I think they're super solid for this. Seen them play numerous times. Cody as increasingly from the beginning of the year till now, better and better and better. More comfortable, especially in the live stream, more comfortable throwing literally everywhere. Absolutely love it. In singles, this guy is making a super good run. Absolutely love. Nate, as long as he's listening to Tupac in his freaking headphones, he's just killing. He's doing Nate things, man. You got to give that guy a Miller Lite or White Claws and his Tupac headphones.
Yeah,
Good to
I
go.
think my next team's gonna surprise you, and you're gonna wish you had them.
It might. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about mine at all, or do you agree?
I talked about them. I have them at 5.
I know, but do you
I
agree
do
with
not-
my picking?
I do
Is
not,
that
I do
okay?
not, and I'll tell you after you reveal
Okay.
mine.
All right. Let's check it out.
Riley Brewster and Caleb.
Oh, sleepers, dude. Sleepers. They weren't in there. You're right.
They don't have a lot of points. They show
Sleepers.
up. They win.
You're right.
My thing with the top 3 here, it was hard for me to put a top 3 team in that hasn't won a major. And that's the only reason people like Zach and Braden and Nate and Cody aren't higher on my list is they don't have a win this season. It's the only thing that Caleb and Riley, I think, have over Zach and Braden. Do I think that those games are really tough? Yes. But I think Riley and Caleb, they've won. They're 3-time world doubles champions, or juniors world doubles champions. They showed up to Dalton, hadn't played. We hadn't seen them play. They went undefeated. They smoked everybody. I mean, they're very, very good.
That was a sleeper team that I actually overlooked. It was because these two, everything he said is accurate. There's nothing else I can add to that. They both throw about the same bags.
They fly under the radar because they don't play a lot.
That's exactly right. And they're under the radar because of that. Although these two could show up and just and you could change either one of these names out and put Cannon Hatcher in there. And it would be the same result. Sleepers don't play that much, don't play ACO that much, stuff like that. But they show up, they can win anything that they go to, just depending on how they both throw that day. And these guys are dogs just like that. I love it. I love the pick. I didn't even think of it. That's great. You did a lot of work in this, Dylan. And I'm happy that you did. All right, what do we got for comments here? Bama Boys JBJ says, nice pick, Caleb and Riley. Yeah, Sing Say, I didn't even think of that one. Yeah, he killed it with it. He killed it. Shannon, Scotty hit every roll in Bentonville. Braden Easterling, no, but they sponsor him. So, dude, Eric, what are you doing?
He's talking to Braden. Braden said that.
What did Braden say?
Kid must be all right, and Hoppy's giving
Yeah, Braden's clean. Braden's clean. Slim Reapers, number 2.
I like it. I mean, the Slim Reapers are proven.
They're number 1 on his pick. I bet you. They're number 1 on his pick.
A lot of good finishes, especially recently. They've got wins over the Hertz. They're very good. They're very good.
Okay. He's gonna throw. They got wins over the Hertz. Let's look. I bet you have Caleb and Isaac Hurt, dude, right there.
Yeah, with Caleb's inconsistency, just a little bit on the single side, as well as I think it was a 9th place or worse, maybe 13th place finish in Dalton. That's what Caleb and Isaac took 13th in Dalton. And one of their wins was against us, so it shouldn't even, they got farther than they, could have.
Us?
Me and Zach.
You and Zach, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just tough, and that's kind of what you, like, if this is Worlds, I think I put them at number 1. I don't think they lose, right? But if they were to walk into a building today, a major, I think the Slim Reapers have the edge. I really do. They're playing a lot. They're playing in big tournaments. And the last tournament we saw from the Hertz was, like I said, I don't think that this means they're going to have another 13th place finish or anything. But going based off of what I saw last, it wasn't #1 power ranked team in my head.
Okay, all right. Let me get my first one out of the way. Hurt Locker. That's my first place. Dude, they're the 3P. This is one that you have to throw out the freaking window.
Oh, yeah.
Look, all the rules are off on this one. It's the freaking Hurt Locker right here.
Ridiculous.
You are
ridiculous.
If they can show up and win more than 50% of the time, they're freaking #1. Are you telling me that the Slim Reapers can show up and win more than 50% of the time? Because the Hurt Locker freaking can't. And that's why they're #1, regardless. How many majors? You have 3 more majors coming up. You have 4 more majors coming up. Hurt Locker is taking more than 50% of that. That's why they're #1.
I mean, they won the Super Major, too. They won the Super Major as well.
If Caleb is down, Isaac picks him up. If Isaac is down, Caleb picks him up. They freaking win.
Yeah, like I said, I just look at the 2 most recent majors, and it's a 5th and 13th. That's the only thing I have.
I got you, dude. Do 50%. I mean, to win 50%. 50% of the time out of hundreds of people.
They're not winning. I mean, they don't have 50% wins.
What are their placements?
They have more than 50% wins.
Okay.
They're 5 for 8.
Okay, they're 5 for 8.
Yeah. It's really
this
good.
season, 5 for 8. They've won 5.
The Slim Reapers
Lost
are 3 for 7.
How can you say that they're not #1? They have a better than 50% winning when there's... How many people were at those majors, Dylan?
It's recent. I don't know. They go to the same ones, which is good. Like,
right,
we
see it. We get
and I think that we can flip-flop this either way. I really do believe that.
Okay.
But one, I want to fire the Hertz up a little bit, hoping they watch this. I really do. I mean, I want to get them back out. I want to...
Hey, I'm in your corner right now.
I want them to hear this, and Caleb and Isaac get out in the garage and they're throwing for 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, I want to see them win everything. I'm okay with it, right? I mean, I'm for Pete, right? I'm more on the train of somebody else winning worlds, to be honest. But I love to see history. I love to see history too. And the more they win, the more history they make. You know, this is a win-win on either side, I think. But like I said, based on recent finishes, the Slim Reapers have not missed a step.
Okay. How many of the Slim Reapers played?
7.
Okay. How many wins do they have?
3.
Okay. 3 and 4, 5 and 8.
All right.
I'm sorry, dude. The Hurt Locker should be #1.
All right. You ready? We're going to try to do an experiment. 1 plus 2 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 18 divided by 7. Ready? Calculator.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Divided by 7.
This doesn't even mean anything.
2.57 average finish. Now we're going to see the Hertz. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know.
The reason this doesn't mean anything, what he's doing right now, is because whatever algorithm he's doing doesn't take in the amount of teams.
18. 20, wait, 1, 2, 3,
it doesn't
4,
take in the amount of teams
17,
per major. It doesn't take in anything like
22 plus 2, 24, 25 divided by 8, 3.1. That's math. The Slim Reapers average 2.57 placing, while the Hertz have a 3.1. That is my math, and that is
not Moneyball.
Deny science.
These are locked in. These are our power picks. 2025 mid-quarter, mid-season. What mid-season picks? You know,
mid-season power
rankings.
Yep.
This is what they are.
Dougie Fresh, look at you on there. Dougie, you're in my top 5 power rankings, bro. Not Bill.
Dougie, you're in my top 5 in doubles, big dog. Not Dill. Not Dill.
Hey, talk to Jack, Douglas. What we saw last weekend, Jack needs to tighten up.
All right, wait. Is there something else we need to do? What's this one?
No, that's in May. We can wait on that. We need to get going.
One?
Yeah,
folks, we're going. We need to be a little bit quicker about this.
What is this?
It's okay. Dude, why do you do this crap all the time?
You're wrong one. Down one.
And Derek made this huge.
What are you doing?
Like, what is wrong with it?
It's go up. Jeez. Dude, I gotta fix everything, folks. This guy's out of control.
Dude, this shouldn't even be on there right now. You said you had this handled.
You've had this up already, so I thought you wanted it up.
Derek did.
Yeah.
Why is this so
everything,
big and off the
everything is
screen,
somebody
man?
else's fault when you're Bill Warman.
Bro, when I do this, it's
Everybody,
clean every time.
everything is somebody else's fault. All right. So first up, I want
Are
to
you saying
do
I don't take
this.
accountability?
You are not right now. That's a fact. All right. So here we go. Let me bring this up. Bink. All right. So this morning, we're not even doing that yet, folks.
Stop joining. Stop
We're doing
joining.
this one first. All right. So this happened this morning. We are raising money for 2 different families and/or people: Malibu Malini Heffelfinger and Ella, who is a niece of a great cornhole player we know. We raised some money. I think we're up to $850 or so. We will get that money dispersed. I just wanted to give it time to. What are you laughing at? I wanted to give it time.
Justin, you're the man, dude. That's all I'm saying.
I wanted to
you
give
don't
it
even
time.
know who Justin who, nothing like that.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You're the one who gets fired up. There were some people that donated after the slots closed, so we gave them spots right here. Okay, we had 10 spots for CBC. All the people that donated after the fact, that they donated even without a spot. It was really cool of them. We gave them a spot.
Now, I want to say that CBC still will give the $50, the 10 slots that we purchased. We're still going to do that, but we wanted to make sure that at least everybody that donated over gets at least 1 slot on this wheel just to win the bags there.
Here are all the
That's what we
names.
wanted to do.
You guys are absolutely incredible for filling this thing up as fast as you
It's awesome.
did. I didn't even
We
think...
should have done 1,000 slots at this pace. I mean, insane. And that's a testament to you guys because it's insane. When I watched this morning, dude, I was like, there's no way we fill up 100 slots at $5 a piece. And it was done almost instantly. I was messaging
less than 2 hours. Yeah.
I was messaging Dylan saying, hey, man, you got to shut off the comments. You got to stop this. It's crazy. And, Dylan kind of told me that he didn't know how to stop the comments. And
I wasn't figuring it out at that time. But we filled it up, guys, and that was thanks to you. If CBC wins, we'll redraw. If I win, we will redraw, but the money will stay. That's pretty much how it's going to work. We're going to raffle right now for who wins these bags. So let's bring up the wheel. I wish I could make it bigger. Like, I don't really love this looking like this, but it is what it is.
Do 3 randomize this and then don't click anything.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, the wheel is randomized. Bill, and then click this.
This first, and then wait.
Click it.
Now.
Who we got? Number 46, Devin Holloway, which is awesome. This is crazy. Devin Holloway was the largest single contributor.
Yeah, he did 100. Was it 100?
125.
125. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know what it was. It was like 125. Yeah. And Devin Holloway had, I think, 25 slots. And he messaged us like it was hard to even get him in here. You see him all over the place. But this is, Devin says yes. So Devin spent a lot of money on this. Other people were really generous with their donations. Folks, this is something that CBC hopes we can do more in the future.
Right.
I mean, this amount of success for this was honestly overwhelming for me to see. The amount of support you guys are bringing into this community, absolutely amazing. So this is stuff we can do. We raised $850, so half will go to Malibu, half will go to Ella's family, which I am in contact with, so we'll get that over. We'll get the money to Malibu, and just trying to help those people out, through this tough time battling cancer, because cancer is the worst.
I love that you guys are able to help us out doing something like this. We did talk about this prior to actually having something like this because we knew we wanted to do something this month, but we didn't know what it was. We came up with an idea of like money to charities and things like this, and then we started talking in the shop, and we're like, yeah, a lot of charities have salaries. People work there full time and stuff like that. So we wanted to find something a little bit closer, a little bit something that kind of hit home a little bit more. And we wanted to help out families that were, within the cornhole family and stuff like that. And that's why we kind of talked and we're like, hey, we know of 2 literally right now. And we popped them on there and tried to do something cool for them, and you guys made it a little bit extra special, and I'd say a lot of extra special, because we're like, okay, what is something crazy we can do? And we're like, how about 100 slots at $5 a slot? You guys filled that up almost twice over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. And we're happy to pick up, 10 slots, ship the bag, do whatever, make the bag, ship the bag. We're happy to do that. Kind of the funny thing is for benefits and stuff like that, everybody asks to donate a set. I am so glad that we demonstrated value so much more instead of donating a set, to be able to kind of run our own thing. You know what I mean? A donated set may go for $40 to $70. We raised $850 for these two families. That's crazy. I wanted to throw that out there. I've been thinking about that kind of all day on how this went. It's freaking awesome. And I appreciate you guys so much for doing that.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, overwhelming for both of us, and see Derek as well, going through this whole process of deciding what we were going to do to raise money, because we didn't agree that just giving a set of bags was enough, especially with our influence on what we're trying to do, spreading the message, the gospel of Jesus Christ, and really showing God's love to people, and you guys did it, right? Like, all we did was give you an opportunity to show it, and you guys did it. Like, you guys demonstrated why God is so good to us, and we can fight these terrible diseases and things that people are going through, and we can do it together. So really grateful for all of you guys. That's that. So Devin, please send us your address and email. Folks, reach out to me, Douglas. I know you're talking about donating a set of bags. I think Aaron's talking about to do another raffle. We'll look into it. Like I said, the only problem with this is, like, I'm afraid it doesn't fill up once and it looks like, not good, or I don't know. It's just tough.
Look,
we could do this every day, and that's what I'm scared of. I don't know how to put it.
We can do it every day. I don't want to overuse something or abuse something like this, because it is very special for it, and I really do appreciate you guys. If you wanted to get involved with something, maybe donating a set to one of their tournaments, you know what I mean? We'd be happy to do. Absolutely happy to do for something like that. I just don't want to, I don't know. I think it's...
We also run a risk of our page getting shut down doing this, often. You guys see raffle pages get shut down all the time. So if we do too much of this, we could lose the whole page and then not be able to do this for a little while. There's risks involved with it. Like I said, we will do more of this. It can't be on a regular basis. I mean, we're trying to help people out in the cornhole community. Send us your messages of stuff you have going on. Some tournaments we're still giving bags to. We're still doing that stuff. These are people that were near and dear, and we wanted to try this out.
We did this.
We wanted to see if this was successful. Like Bill said, I had no idea.
We were happy if 25 slots got filled. We were happy if 50 slots if 5 slots got filled, we'd feel like we had egg on our face and we should have donated the bags. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's so amazing. Almost double what we put up, which is absolutely crazy. So I would say, Dougie and Aaron, if you want to get involved in this, send us a message. Let's come up with a creative way to be able to benefit them the most. And that's what we try to do with this. That's why we didn't go to a nonprofit or cancer research or anything like that. We wanted to help people specifically in cornhole, which is why we came up with the idea of doing both of these people in one go. Let's come up with a creative way, and we'll help as much as we possibly can.
Yeah, not saying those big research foundations aren't important.
No.
But we know if we can keep it in house, the whole reason that we believe CBC is even successful is because people care about us and we care about them. Legitimately trying to build a family. I think some people say the word but fail to demonstrate that word family and what it means, and it's more than blood, and like I said, it's not us, it's not CBC, it's you guys that are doing it. We just hope to be able to give a platform to allow that to happen. That's
we appreciate it, guys.
Yeah,
we really do.
We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, let's get to the second. Bill, you're going to clear these people out of the entries?
Yeah, I am going to do that. Let's do the bag dance. This is the graphic, Dylan. The moment you have been waiting for, the white on white. It's dancing on the screen. Dylan is going to throw this up here. I'm not even going to show the folks at home.
Can you clear the thing before you tell them to do it?
I'm going to clear the thing, folks. Do not hit exclamation point join right now. Do not do that.
Yeah, they've already done it.
It's not even up there, is it?
I don't know what you're looking for.
I'm looking for this little guy right here.
I don't know where it is.
It's because of that.
Oh, Lord, what are you doing? It doesn't matter.
This one.
You got this, Bill?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay, so
Folks.
stop entries, reset draw.
Now
Folks,
go.
no entries. Exclamation point join. Hit that right now. Right now.
All right, let me text. Molly asked me to do.
Dude,
tell her when
Dylan
it
didn't
goes
even show this thing off. Look, this is to commemorate our swag bag chaos win here. Now, if you look at this, I'm trying to point my finger. Says swag right here. It is a chaotic Ronin. I mean, this is absolutely chaotic. You guys can see it on the screen over here and in the bag here. And then down at the bottom somewhere here, it says chaos, right? It also has a big asp up in this top corner here, right? So everything is kind of in this chaotic bag right here. Derek didn't really know what to do when he woke up this morning for the swag bags chaos. I think it came out freaking clean. And we went for the white on white. Dude, it's just such a good bag. I would love to throw these. I would be so surprised if Dade McDade isn't jealous of these bags right here.
Yeah, these are sweet. The white on white. I mean,
They
they're
got
really,
diced
really
on them,
clean.
bro.
Yeah, got a little SB for swag bags. Hopefully, Chancey over at Swag Bags likes these things too if he gets to see them. This is a 1-of-1 set. This is the last. Oh, Aaron, why? Aaron.
What? What happened?
Aaron snitched on me when you were in the bathroom. I showed him.
Are you freaking kidding me?
They kept a great secret though, didn't they? Nobody told you.
Aaron, I appreciate you, the only honest person in chat right now. I'm going to do a restart on the draw just because.
Oh man.
Dude, white bag. Dude, I mean, come on.
Let's go, folks.
I would be surprised if Mr. Swag Bags himself didn't contact us and say, hey, can I get that graphic without the Ronin on it so I can use that? I would be very surprised.
Yeah, these are sweet, man. Oh, Bill, did you see the little big asp guy up here?
I pointed that out to all the folks at
Okay,
home.
good. I
I'm
wasn't paying
surprised
attention
you're
to you.
just seeing that.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to you. This piece of pizza down here, I love it. I love it.
Folks, this is the last one.
This is the last one right here. This is the last giveaway. I mean, we maybe do giveaways in the future. I don't know. You guys seem to
We're going
love
to do
them, of
giveaways
course.
randomly and stuff like that.
So we're
but-
really trying to do things to grow the ACO and grow the sport of cornhole, right? And if that's, the fundraisers, obviously a hit. These giveaways have been a hit, and are they somewhat a cost to CBC? I guess, monetarily, but fills our hearts,
It
and
does,
what's
it
more
does.
important
It
than
is.
money, Bill? A full heart. All right.
Okay. All right. That sounds like... Never mind. No, I'm not even going to go for it.
Be nice, Bill.
Let me close
nice.
some of these things. Dude, you think I'm like Scrooge McDuck or something?
A little bit sometimes. It's all right though.
Dude, this guy. Why is this even
Clean. What do you got going on right now? All right. You ready, Bill? How long do you want to give them?
I'm going to go to the restroom. We only have 65 right now,
the
which is great
restroom.
for you guys. Do not share this. Do not do anything. Give us a thumbs up, though. I mean, at least give us a thumbs up or a heart.
Bill's asking for
the
likes.
frickin'
Give us
screen.
some likes, folks.
But do not share this out. I want you guys to have minimal entries so you have more of a chance to win this thing. There's only 66 now. 1 in 66 chance to be able to win these bags.
yeah,
right
this is
here.
a much better chance than the last ones. They
It
were
is.
more like 110, 105, 120, 112. I mean, it was getting up
We
there.
intentionally did that by going an hour and 49 minutes into the stream.
yeah, you guys deserve to. You guys all deserve to win at this point for hanging out with us for so dang long, man. Listen to us ramble on about everything that's going on. Man, I love these things too, dude. These are so sick. Like, look at the herringbone, like color match here. Look at that. These are so good. They are so good. And then if you guys didn't know, like they have the white ribbon to signify lung cancer, and then the orange ribbon to signify leukemia, which is a blood cancer. So that's for the two individuals. That's what they're battling. So that was like a very nice touch on these that Derek put in there. And he wanted to do that because you guys saw we did a limited release of something like this last week, but we had enough material to do another set, and this kind of came across our minds, and so now we have this one of one very special bag that's, I mean, I guess it's worth $850, you know. A really cool set, man. Really, really cool set, and thanks to you guys. You guys getting in here? Yeah. Hit exclamation point and join if you want to possibly win this set of bags right now. If you win, folks, if you're local, we'll work out a way to drop these off. You guys come pick them up, whatever. If you're not local, all we need is your address and your email. Just send it to the CBC page. You can send it to me as well if you have me as a friend. That's fine. But this is also a one-of-one set going out. This is our last win of the best of the bags. As you guys know, we took second place overall. It was a great competition, best of the bags too. Honestly, next year, it's like I'm looking forward to next year. And then again, I remember the sleepless nights and the efforts and the copying and the pasting. And I'm like, I could wait a little bit longer for Best of the Bags 2026.
Cue the drum roll.
All right.
75 entries. Let's go. Here we go.
Wait, where's the thing at? Bink.
Michael Lord.
Congratulations. And Michael, you know why I like that you won? You've been here since the beginning of the stream because you were one of the first 5 or 6 comments.
He was.
Michael, you done stuck around with us for 2 hours. Your reward.
The coveted round 6, one of one, never to be made again. Now, I want to use this graphic again. We won't, though. We won't.
We could use it. No, we won't.
No, we won't.
We could use something like it, but not this, dude. This is
Dude,
one of
this
one.
is one of the coolest graphics. Congratulations, Michael Lore. Please send us all your info in a DM. If you send it to us within the next 5 minutes, we will get it shipped out tonight, big dog.
Yeah, we could get it shipped out tonight. We'll get
So,
it packaged up and going,
yeah.
Michael. So just send us your email and your address, unless you're local and we can make something happen. But if not, we will send them to you. Scott Williams,
He's in
thanks
the
for
chat.
joining
Michael,
us.
send us a DM. Name, address,
Email.
in email. Email for the tracking. The tracking will get to you. If you don't send your email and I type in all this stuff, you're not going to get tracking. Don't ask me for that tracking. It's going to come when it comes after that.
Yep. Guys, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, all the good stuff. Give us a like, give us a share. We appreciate it. More YouTube content coming this summer, hopefully. Hopefully me and Bill will get back out there and do some
Yeah. I'll show you guys how I smoke Dylan on the sidewalk. I call it a sidewalk slapper. We may do that prior to the stream, just so it's like, hey, hole heads, we're going to be out here throwing some bags for a minute prior to the stream.
He's got a lot of names. A lot of names for a lot of things. But we appreciate you guys tuning in tonight to the CBC Down and Back podcast. Thank you guys for your grace. Man, we are grateful. This is, what else you got for the people, Bill? Anything else?
I have so much, but we're an hour and 54 into it. Let's get out of here, dude.
All right. Well, guys, thank you. This is CBC Faith Family 4 baggers.
Out.